What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you guys the second battle with our Mega Altaria team against a guy called Irelia Frost? Yeah, something like that. And looking at this guy's team, he's got definitely a sort of size progression going on there, almost. I guess it kind of works, but looking at his team, he has a whole wealth of potential leads. We've got the Garchomp potentially leading. The Azelf could also be a lead as well, so it's a little bit tricky to know what to lead off with. I'm kind of keen with the Conk, but on the other hand, if he leads off with the Azelf, we are kind of on the back foot there. So this sounds kind of weird, but I'm very tempted to go with... but then if he's... No. If he's Rocky Helmet, we're in a bit of trouble. I think what we're going to do is we're going to lead with Staraptor. If he comes out with the Garchomp, which he doesn't, he comes out with the Azelf, we're going to go for a U-turn, because I have a feeling this is Sash, and that means we can go out into not really much. It's probably gonna have to be Magnezone, to be honest. No, because we need to save Magnezone for the Scizor. Takes us into a predicament at the very least. Let's see, he's probably gonna go for... He's either going for Rocks or he's going for Psy Shock. So, either way, Gliscor is probably the way to go. He does go for the Stealth Rocks here because we can protect on explosions and stuff like that. I know we can't really touch him, but yeah, what we're going to have to... We do struggle with fast Psychic types, that's the only thing. Yeah, Psychic definitely messes us up. I have a feeling this is probably going to go for Taunt or something like that, which means I'm kind of almost keen to go out into something else. Maybe, no, I don't want to go back out to Staraptor, I can't really risk that. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go for the Protect here, just to scout what he's going to go for. He is going for the Taunt here. Okay, next question is, do we risk it with Staraptor? I think go for it. Let's go bold. Go hard or go home. Does go for the Taunt. Absolutely excellent. Right, let's go for a U-turn here, because we can take out the Azelf without it exploding or anything like that, which is just absolutely excellent. I know we've got Rocks up, but we can get rid of those. As he goes out into the Raikou now. Okay. From here, we're going to have to go out into our Conk, because we can take pretty much any hit from this guy and retaliate back. I think with a knockoff. Yeah, he goes to the Volt Switch here. Let's see what he goes out into. He goes out into the Gyarados. Okay, is this going to be Mega Gyarados then? It is Mega Gyarados. Okay. Well, we have got the Staraptor for this. Worst comes to the worst. So it's not terrible. I think what we're going to do is actually we're going to stay in with Conk, and let's see, how much does Drain Punch do? 75 plus stab time divided by 2. I think Ice Punch does most. We're going to go for an Ice Punch here. Oh, he does go for the Waterfall, yeah. And Ice Punch isn't going to be able to KO, but it will bring it down to a range where we'll be able to go out into our Staraptor and just go for that Brave Bird and KO him back from there. Or even maybe something else. I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look at the speeds. Oh, if he's Moxie, we're going to have to go out into our Revenge Killer here, Staraptor, and see from there. Worst comes to worst, he goes out to the Scizor, and we can definitely handle that anyway, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. We're going to go for the Brave Bird here. I know Raikou is an option, but I think we 2-hit KO Raikou, so I'm not too fast there. He does get onto the Raikou now. Let's see, we can get one more good hit off with Staraptor, so I'm actually going to keep this, and I think... Has he shown an item on this? Let's see. No, he hasn't. He could be going for HP Ice here as well. We've got to remember that. Maybe it sounds really weird, but maybe, oh no, because he's still got the Azelf as well. Well, something's got to die. The question is, what is going to die? I guess... What's the Gliscor useful for? Gliscor, in all fairness, is probably our least useful. I know he's got the Garchomp, and I guess the Scizor as well, but he does go for the Volt Switch here. Okay, what we can do now is we can play some mind games. We're going to go out. He's not shiny, so we know he can't have the Focus Blast. So we can, not Focus Blast, ORAS Fist. So we can get out into Magnezone here. HP Icy revealed he is probably, I don't know what he is. We'll see. Well, we're going to go for a Volt Switch here. As he does go for his own Volt Switch. He may end up going out into the Garchomp, thinking about it. And Flash Cannon may have been the better bet. But I still stand by it. We can go out into our Gliscor without too much trouble. And if we can get a sub up as well, I think we're in a pretty good position. I mean, the Scizor can come in because we haven't, apart from EQ, we didn't really have a way to touch that. Gengar actually completely walls us, I just realised. Which is a shame. He does go out into the Gengar here. Okay. Let's see. I need to keep Magnezone around. Definitely. Because that can get rid of the Scizor without too much trouble. And this does mean we can actually get another free switch in with Staraptor if we can. So... I've got to sack something. That's the thing. Tentacruel... Maybe, no, because Tentacruel's still really useful, because, I mean, apart from the Azelf, and I guess the Garchomp threatens us, we can handle the Raikou-ish. Maybe Tentacruel's the way to go, because I think we can take almost anything reasonably well. Yeah, he is Life Orb Gengar as well. What we're going to do here is, I think the way to go is to go for the Scald. I know we're not going to get Rapid Spins off, but with Black Sludge, we should be able to get two. If we can get a Burn... We do get the Burn. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Because it means we can get another Scald off. And we're going to KO this Gengar right here. Actually, it may not have made any difference with the Burn. The other thing is as well is... Oh, no, it doesn't make any difference. He can go into whatever he wants, really. So he goes down to the Raikou here. Tentacruel does go down, which is a shame. But this does mean... we could go out to Nimbus if we wanted to. And... maybe Nimbus. Let's see. HP Ice is his best bet, and we can take those easily. I don't want to be taking any more hits with the Magnezone, so I think Nimbus is our only real option. And we're just going to Mega Up, and we're going to go for the Frustration. Even if the Scizor comes in, we can still go out into Magnezone without too much trouble. And he does go out into the Scizor here. He's going to have to go... Probably have to go for some sort of Bullet Punch or sort of move like that. They don't normally have Iron Head as well. Please go for the Bullet Punch. He does go for the Bullet Punch. That's absolutely excellent. We can get rid of the Scizor right here, which is going to be huge because it means that if we can set up with Mega Altaria... I'm not sure what we can set up on. But I just realised I'm not following the chat right here. And... Let's just go for Hidden Power, and we live that. If we can take this Azelf, that's going to be huge as well. That is brilliant. It was worth sacking off the Magnezone from there. He does go back out into the Raikou. What this means is we can go for, let's see, probably just Volt Switch, as he does KO us here with the T-Volt, which is a shame. How much did a Volt Switch do? 16% to Nimbus. So why did Nimbus take so much damage? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, from rocks, from switching in first time. Okay, so we know we can take hits from that guy. And this probably isn't Scarf Chomp. I wouldn't say it's Scarf Chomp. I'd say it's more of a defensive one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out into Nimbus. And we can take any hit. So we can just Dragon Dance here, actually. Dragon Dancing is probably the best bet. I don't think that's Scarf Chomp. I wouldn't say it's Scarf Chomp. I hope it's not Scarf Chomp. But we shall see. Worst comes to worst, we may be able to handle that. We'll see. But I think Dragon Dancing is definitely the option here, because we can take HP Ices and everything like that. But we're going to have to Dragon Dance this turn in case he hard switches into that Garchomp, because then he'll be outspeeding next turn. Actually, thinking about it, Roost is probably the best bet, because we can always go out into our Gliscor, sack our Gliscor off, reveal as well whether he is... scarfed or not, just based on his moveset and things like that, and hopefully get him from there. Because if we can get a free sub up, yeah, this is probably the best way to go. Let's go for the Roost. We can take a hit, And he should be doing less than 50% to us, considering how much of a difference Volt Switch did, how much the Volt Switch did and everything like that. I think that's the way to go. But yeah, Mega Altaria is a beast. Absolute beast. Yeah, that's definitely the way I'm going to go. It's always so hard when you're in this situation, because if that is Scarf Chomp... Actually, no, we're fine. Considering how long he's taken to make his choice, I don't think he is. And even if he stays in and goes to HP Ice, we can take two of the... we can take that, we can Roost Up, we can Dragon Dance the next turn, and then we sweep. So, I think we're okay. But yeah, in terms of the team, I'm still quite happy with it. It is difficult getting switch-ins, and like a lot of switches are forced on this team, which is a bit of a pain. But with the sort of offensive nature, especially with the Staraptor, it seems to be working really well. I might change the Tentacle to Defensive Tentacle. It's difficult to tell. If you guys let me know what you think, Defensive Tentacle would be really good. We can take those. We can Roost Up here. And we can just, 242. I'm sure I set this up, 120, 240, yeah. We can definitely do that. 242. We go up to 363. Yeah. So we can just go for the Dragon Dance. Okay, so he does go out this turn. Okay. Question is, do we risk it? I think we risk it. Let's go for it. Frustration. He is Scarf Chomp. Okay, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad because he's locked himself into EQ. So we can sub up, and I think it's GG from there because the Raikou, we can set up on all day. Oh no, not set up all day. We can just EQ and KO from there. What am I saying? And we still have Staraptor in the backup as well, which can KO one of these. We're just going to go for Toxic here. Goes out into the Raikou. And just go for the EQ. As he breaks the sub, I'm hoping... Oh, this will KO, yeah. So we KO that. That's absolutely brilliant. And the final Pokemon is obviously the Garchomp, which I'm just going to get a Toxic on, because Dragon Claw is really not doing enough. And Gliscor is going to be able to wall this guy to oblivion. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that's the second battle done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit hairy at one point. I wasn't sure if that's Scarf Chomp or not, but luckily it didn't make a difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.